Hello and welcome to this episode of the Vision Rehab podcast. My name is Steve Kelley and I'm a certified Vision Rehabilitation Therapist, and in these podcasts we'll be discussing issues related to both vision loss and blindness. Thanks for joining me today. Today's topic is working with a vision loss. If you've developed a recent vision loss from macular degeneration, diabetic eye disease, or some other cause, you may be wondering how this will affect your ability to continue working or get that next job. An acquired vision loss later in life certainly can be a challenge. Very often we have very little experience with others in our community who might also have a vision loss, and they're working. So we just assume that a vision loss will prevent us from continuing to work or do many of the other activities that we love to do. People with a vision loss work every day in nearly every profession imaginable. According to the American Foundation for the Blind, nearly 1 million people in the U.S. are employed with a vision impairment or blindness. So what's the next step for you? All too often, we hear from our eye doctor, there's nothing more that can be done. What they really mean, of course, is that there might not be anything more that can be done to reverse or correct the vision loss. There is plenty more that can be done to keep working or get back to work. So, for example, you might want to check out your state's Bureau of Employment Services or Department of Education. Some states will have a specific division for the blind and visually impaired. These state agencies can be a great resource for finding professionals who will help you get some extra training and even funding for adaptive skills and devices that can help compensate for a vision loss. You'll find professionals like vision rehabilitation therapists, orientation and mobility specialists, and access technology specialists who will introduce you to a whole new world of skills, adaptations, and technology that can really get you back to the work that you love to do. You might also be wondering, how much will services like this cost? Well, here's the good news. Most of the services provided through state vocational rehab agencies cost nothing out of pocket, or they're based on a sliding scale. You can also find similar services through community agencies specifically for visual impairments or blindness, and through doctors who specialize in low vision. So how do you find these professionals where you live? If you're a computer user, one of the easiest ways is the Vision Aware Directory of Services. This is a great place to get started. Their web address is visionaware.org/directory. And let me spell that. It's visionaware.org/directory. Or just put Vision Aware Directory of Services into your favorite search engine like Google or DuckDuckGo. If you're not a computer user, try this. Call the APH Connect Center for help finding these services. The number there is 800-232-5463. And again, that's 800-232-5463. And the folks at the APH Connect Center are available during business hours. And you know what? They'll return a phone call if you leave them a message. Another great resource to sharpen your employment skills or learn more about adapting to the workplace with a vision loss is the Hadley Institute for the Blind and Visually Impaired. So check out their Forsyth Center for Employment and Entrepreneurship and any of the other great instructional videos that are linked from their homepage. You'll find them at www.hadley.edu. You can also just give them a call directly at 800-323-4238. The number again for Hadley is 800 888-323-4238. Thanks so much for joining me today on this episode of the Vision Rehab podcast. Again, my name's Steve Kelley, and you can find me at lowvisiontech.com. That's LOWVISIONTECH.com. I look forward to seeing you again on the next episode of the Vision Rehab podcast. Have a great day. Thanks so much for tuning in today to the Vision Rehab podcast. I really look forward to you joining me in future episodes. If you'd like to get in touch, please email me at lowvisiontech@gmail.com, and that's spelled LOWV as in Victor, ISIONTECH@gmail.com, or visit lowvisiontech.com, and have a terrific day.